Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of .hack fragment. Before I start the game's music, I'm gonna play a song that I love very much. So here you go. And enough of that. Okay, so the game I have chosen for this Let's Play is a game known as .hack fragment. It is a game based off a brilliant single-player RPG known as .hack. It's set during the first 4 games, and actually gives you the entire story, but sadly it's only in Japanese. I would go out and buy the last game of the series that's in English, but I would much rather not pay $300 for a video game. That's not even a joke. And just because it's fun to play with options, look how short they are! Now, all of the classes in this game are different. For instance, this class is good at almost everything. Jack of all trades, master of none. Melee and somewhat magic. The class I am playing, physical, is basically a tank. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know what that is. This is, I don't even know how to describe this class. They're not a tank and they're not a DPS. I don't know what they are. This is, all their customization options are horrible. It's just long range DPS and melee. They can survive melee, but they're better for DPS. And then this class is the class I most often play. They're all ranged. They can do nothing up close. But for the sake of this Let's Play, I'll play a character that can actually do something. So let me turn this down so it's not so loud when I start the music. And there we go. But just to make, even though this is a brilliant game, I'm gonna do something that makes no sense. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not gonna make a midget. Okay. Okay, so you guys are clear. That's 24 physical attack, 35 defense, 24 accuracy, 10 evasiveness, and 30. No, make that 5. There we go. In this game, the RPG takes place, the single player RPG takes place inside an MMO. Wait, no, I'm Gotta make some with this lowercase. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute the sound again to explain to you about this game. Okay, so .hack is a single-player RPG that, if you've never played, you should. But it takes place inside of an MMO, which, if you have never played one, stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. So there's thousands of other people, but it's offline. They're not real. You'll never meet them in real life. It's basically a simulated MMO. Since this is not online, it's free to play, but anyways, this version is entirely in Japanese because you get to create your own character. In the regular RPG, you don't get to name your character. You just get to, what's the word I'm looking for? You get to name them. You don't get to make them. But anyways, first movie scene there. And for those of you who can't read Japanese, just like me, I can tell you his name. It is Bear. B-E-A-R. And there comes BT, who for some reason is in English. I wouldn't skip past the dialogue, I just have no clue what it's saying, so. Okay, so I am inviting the person I've never met before to my party. Telepathically. And now I'm inviting BT to my party. And walking up to this, it's called the gate, but if my character didn't know that, it's just a big magic portal standing in the middle of town. Okay, and if you guys don't want to hear my rambling, I would mute your audio for this one, because until I get into battles, because their audio gets annoying, the noise it makes when you're trying to skip it. So, they're just telling me random things that have no importance, and now how to use the camera, which I already know because I've played the normal games. None of the controls are different for those of you that have played the regular .hack, except that circle is X in this version. And I guess on most Japan games, circle is considered X. And I do not have a Japanese PS2, so I am playing this on the PCSX2 program, because it's the only way I can play it without an actual Japanese system. So. Ooh, one hit kill. let me boss you guys around already. I don't need it, but... Anyways, let's get started with the actual gameplay now. I'm telling them not to do anything because it's really annoying them always taking your kills. Especially considering they don't have any reason to. There we go. First aid. Let me show you guys something that is useless to me at this point. As soon as I kill this culture. Because I do not have any equipment not equipped to me that I can throw in there. This thing, depending on what time of day it is in the area you're in, and what area you're in, will either make your equipment stronger or weaker depending on your equipment's level and anything else. So it's confusing, but it's the only way I can describe it. And if you've played the actual RPG, you can tell that the thing that comes out of there, I'll show you guys later, his voice is extremely annoying. But since there is no voice in this game, it's not as annoying. Because he's not talking. And welcome to the first dungeon of the game. I still don't know what that is, but it's not armor, I know that. Now there's a type of item in this game, it's one of the few things I can understand when I get it. It's called the fortune wire. It takes blue chests that are booby-trapped and turns them into regular treasure chests that are not. I know what they're called because I've played the game before. And I know they are super important later on. Crossroads. Let's go this way for the sake of exploration. So, as you can see, it's a dead end with a treasure chest. Most dead ends have a treasure chest in them. But it's not important now, so I won't worry about it. We're trapped. Until I kill this enemy. There we go. There's no way I'm gonna do any free choices in this mission today. Not gonna get to go anywhere but the story-oriented ones today. In this video. I am gonna have to do them later. Look at that. I opened all the areas in this game. In this area. All the portals. Really? Poison? That's the skill I got from the treasure chest? Calamity. Okay, you guys may hear me saying the some of the skills I use as I use them. But that's just because I know they're called Calamity, like say. And if I were actually playing it, if this were the actual version of the game, and by that I mean if this were the MMO, I would have to. So I forgot to open up the chest that was in here. And let's go here. Now this is an area called the Statue Room, and that is something known as the GOT Statue, G-O-T-T. It gives you a bunch of items you can't get anywhere, like stores and stuff, or some that's the only place you can get them other than the statues. Like, see, I didn't get one of the collectibles that sell for a lot more. But I got an level 11 piece of armor that I should go upgrade. And the thing when I get out of here. I'm having to use a thing that gets me out of the dungeon quick. It's called the Sprite Ocarina. Which makes this game very easy comparative. He couldn't do anything to it. But at least he gave me a gold and silver axe as well. Which sell for pretty good, but they're useless. Something blah 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 blah. See you later. Or not. Ooh, Mimaru. Now let's explore the town. Here is a shop that was useful in the game, but no use in this version. The bank, I can store all the items I don't need here, but I don't want to sell. Like these. Because later on, and this is mentioned in the RPG, the one where you don't get to create your own character, that someone goes around paying millions of the game's money for. So over there is the item shop, magic shop, and last but not least, the weapon shop, which is armor and weapons. Now that blue thing you see that blue thing there? That means I have a mail. It means I have to log out. I can't do anything before I read this mail. And after I read the mail, I will log out. I will shut this off, shut the recording off, and post it. Blah 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 blah, because I can't read Japanese. Okay. So, that's it for this Let's Play .hack fragment. We will return soon, and yeah, it's glitched now, but we will return soon with the next Let's Play of the series. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more, subscribe and comment for any tips you can give me.